Alright, you guys, so somebody asked me to show you how I made these. Um, Maybe you get it just from looking at this, but this is gonna be a kind of how I make labels, how I save my pictures and stuff, like behind the scene video, I guess, for you guys. So, our first step is showing you how I make these because this is the information I use in my YouTube videos to add all the links and everything else for you guys. So what I'm using right now is LibreOffice Writer. It's like a free Microsoft Word. So this is the program I use. Now this is ones that I made previously. I am going to copy this here because those are the categories I decided to go with. I'm just going to copy that rather than trying to remember what categories in what order. And then we are going to do a new one. So you'll start with a page like this. So we're going to format the page. We're going to change the page style. Instead of using letter that's only 8.5 by 11, I am going to use legal because that's 8.5 by 14, so I have a little bit more room for my pictures. So we're going to change this to landscape. And then I like having as little border as I can. So I am going to switch these to 20. You do need a little bit of border, otherwise some of the edges might get cut off. So I'm just going to go with 20. We don't need the gutters. So we're going to apply this. Now here's our page. Now, pretty simple. To get my chart in there, I'm going to do this. It is 10 across, but the first one is only the category information. So there's only 9 photos across. I want it 10 photos across, but it would be too full. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do it by 12. Why not? So first up, I'm going to paste these. I also don't want this in this large of text, so I'm going to put it into 10. Good enough. I'm going to make that one as narrow as I can to the text, and then I'm going to select the rest of these I want the photos in. I'm going to size them and distribute the columns evenly. This way each one has the same size for the photo. So now this is set up and we're ready to go. So this is one of the pictures I just bought. And now I'm going to select this picture, copy the image. I'm going to paste it under photos. Good to go. Then we click here, got code, paste our code. We'll click here again. We got our link. We will paste our link. We will go to our shop. Now for the shop title, when you copy this, it is going to have it in a special format. So I want to paste unformatted text. Otherwise, it will paste it like that. I don't want that. Now, the date is obviously in my order history, so I can get the date for you. But here's one image saved with the information. Now, if you notice, there is no way here to link you to this page. There is on the phone, though. What I normally do next when I move this into my description for you guys on the video is instead of even opening this or copying this, I just look at the tag I show in the video and type out this information. So here's my phone, and we're going to type out this information. So that will bring this up. And now when I click in the shop here, you can see now there's a link for me to be able to copy the shop. And we will paste that in here. So this way, I now have the link for the shop. But since I don't put that in these tabs, I need to have this information to find this, because if this is out of stock and I don't have the link, I just have the code in the picture, like from mom, say it's out of stock, so I couldn't get this. I have no way to get to the shop. You can't just type the shop name or anything in. So I need this link if it's out of stock. Otherwise, I will just type this link in and go to the shop from there. And here's our shop information. When I'm making a YouTube video, I just kind of grab the title of the shop info and paste it over the link there like that. And then again, when I'm doing this for a video, I will normally just type this code in here. Hope it comes up, because then I can just do this. I can click here. I can copy the code for you guys. And I can copy the link for you guys. Now, as you can see, this link is not the same one as this link, but they both take you to the exact same thing. Who knows why? And then I will just click above here, and this will be the letter K. And then we can just enter and do the next one. like let's go the letter A, right? So that's how I set these up. Now, if you notice, I only have 2 pictures per page, or 2 rows of pictures, right? And there's room up here and down here. Not quite enough room for 3, I don't think, but maybe there is. The reason I do 2, however, is because I cut it along this line above these photos here, and then I'll have this half a sheet and this half a sheet. They're not equal halves, I don't think, by the way. And then I will take with my scissors and cut down to the end of here, down to the end on each of these. So they're kind of like phone number tabs that you would pull off on an ad or something. So they're only connected by the bottom right here. So that I can keep them all together until I pull them off to sit them with their painting that they belong to. So that is how I make my labels. This is how I put my information for adding to YouTube videos. And here is my video editor. So if we click on play,
Alrighty, you guys. So I have Mommy with me again. Hi, you guys. Sorry, we have the air conditioning going. It is really hot, so hopefully the audio is not too annoying. And we got a package from GBFKE. Thank you, GBFKE, for the package. So there's 3 in here, I do believe. This one, and this one.
now that's kind of how I do that. Now we want to cut this piece out. We will go ahead and cut this piece here. I go back into the edit area because the video seems to run better in the edit area for some reason, since the new motherboard got put in the computer. It doesn't like working on the cut page for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna go back again and we'll cut out this chunk here. Back to editing.
Mommy, you get to go first. I know what this is. Oh, that one.
All right, so we'll go back a little bit more. We can cut that here, and we can go back some more. I think right about here.
First, I know what this is. Oh, that one.
All right, we will cut that there, cut that piece out, and go back to the cut that I made. The next cut.
Oh, that one. On the camera. Baby. Oh, baby. Is that pretty?
So you get the idea. That's basically how I do the simple part of cutting pieces out of videos. And some of the stuff I cut out is like the blank space like that, or mom and I having a discussion in the middle of paintings, or going away to deal with the dogs, or any number of things I cut out of the video. So this video is 30 minutes, and we will see how long it is when I get it cut down, right? There is more tools that I can use that I don't have open right now. Over here. So you got your audio and your video. I can use this to change the speed so I can make the video faster, slower, edit it. Like if I want to edit it this at a faster speed, I can. You just gotta make sure to use your time ripple, otherwise you can mess stuff up. Because if you don't have this checked, some pieces will end up overlaying each other, which isn't good. That's how I do the video. Alright, next one. Alright, so these are my photos. Again, it's not updated yet still. I haven't done my other stash video for you guys. Sorry, the dog decided to whine. Alright, so this is Microsoft Access, which is where I keep my data. This is a 2003 version of Microsoft. So yeah, an older one. And you can see I have them stored with a storage number. So this is the page they're on. The number of the painting that used to be in order, now it isn't. And that order used to be by date, but like I said, now it's kind of out of order. I have the canvas number, the amount of colors, the website it's from, the seller, the notes. I will have like the code to look it up on Temu or any other website, or if it came in a pack, who it came with. And then where I have my drills stored, this is how I find the drills that go to the painting. You can see that this one is in the bottom row of the fourth shelf. This one is in the top row of the fourth shelf. And then these ones are in like my little brown container, my little blue container in the top row because they have two rows. So that's how I store my drills and how I know where the drills are stored for each painting. So if I wanted to find a painting, I could look up the title, or I could flip to a page, say I want page 18. Oh, that's this painting. Well, I don't know where that one's drills are right now, right? You get the idea. So, like this one, I can look up the painting by the name. I can look up, the number that corresponds to it to find what page it's stored in, and I can look up the drawer that the drills are stored in here. Then, I want to look these up. Here's like some of the ways I have them stored. So we're just going to go with my normal book. These are 30 by 40s. I have it set where if I type in like rat, for instance, there's everything with a rat in it. If I want bunny, there's all my paintings that have anything to do with a bunny. But I changed these to also say rabbit and everything else to it. So if I go with a rabbit, I will still have the same pictures. I also did hair. So I will have the same pictures. So no matter what I type, no matter if the title has it or not, I have it there. Now, for some reason, for a while, this stopped working in Windows, so I couldn't do this. Don't know why that happened, but I couldn't do that. So my website, I have it with categories like this too. It technically is a shop because that was the easiest way to set this up. So you have information here. I don't know if this will work anymore because we don't use those anymore, but here's the photo, and then I copied the title over, which I keep the number. This is the painting number. So I know this painting's number, so I can look this painting up by name or number to figure out what page it is on. And then over here you can see my list of categories and shops, which I think the shops aren't really worth it anymore. There's just too many, so I might take that whole chunk out. I wanted to know what shop, but then size the painting is. I also down here in the information have the URL, the code to look for it on Temu, which if you just use the URL, you don't need the code, but you can do it either way. The size of the painting, the drill type, and the shop's name. It is, like I said, store price. This being 85 is just because that's the default price of the first item that the shop started with, and I just copied and pasted that detail because I changed all of this stuff on it. For the SKU down here, that's the canvas number. And then I have the ribbon here, which tells you the website as well. So that's that. And then if I want to look at those, here's the category tabs, which you can see differently on the website than I see here, but basically like my big cat category. So here's all of my big cat paintings. So I can look them up on here as well. Obviously, all this hasn't been updated in quite a while. I'm trying to get there, but first I need to update my logs. So yeah, that way I have it here, and if I ever lose this or anything, I still at least have it on the website. But again, to get there, I need to finish updating it. So Again, I have like my bag, which has some paintings in it, and these ones you can see their names like this because I don't have them updated correctly in my logs. My big book, so the big book starts with B, so it's B and then the number. And then again, these ones are not fully updated in my logs, so I just kind of have the page number right now in the photo. My normal book, these are 30 by 40s. The box has larger paintings in it. My finished book, which is a 30 by 40s book, paintings I have hanging around the house, and paintings that are out to be worked on. Um, these ones are in tubes. So tube one to tube three. Those are all in tubes. And then these ones are all like ones I don't have photos of. Like this guy, I can't find a thumbnail for. This guy, I can't find a thumbnail. Same with this one. Like they were out of stock and their thumbnail was gone. They were discontinued or whatever, so I can't get their thumbnails. So they're in there. Some of these I might have the thumbnail. I might be able to get the thumbnails for. I just haven't saved it from the website. So those are all ones that need their thumbnails, need their information input, and stuff like that. And then when I save them from websites, I just kind of save them into here too, so I could go back and label them once I put them in a page. So hopefully that answers the majority of that. If you guys have any questions about any of that, let me know. But hopefully that shows you how I do this for you guys. Um, Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I will have more for you.